Tell me, is it whack up in the air? Rapping scattered off the gear. I can map him, get it, yeah. It's like a tracker, get distracted, send him back like in the mail. Not a fraction of them real. Catch him lacking, run the drill. Running through the shit like a motherfucking dage.
Welcome back to another vlog, guys. I'm just on the way down to the shed. Look at this little chick that we've got. This is fresh out the butt. Fresh out the egg. Oh, hello. So cool. We're gonna have to name him, or name her. I reckon R32 GTR Skyline. That's a pretty good name. Alright, let's go down the shed and get these rear subframe bushes out. I was doing some research on it and I just need to grab like a chisel and a hammer and just smack them out. I was trying to do the burning method, but I couldn't get it hot enough to burn it properly, but it was fun. So anyway, let's get those out and then start prepping for paint. First things first, I'm going to flip this over and knock out these from the other side. Hopefully burning them made them a little bit easier. But yeah, I'm going to grab like a cold chisel and just smack the crap out of it and hopefully they come out. Oh, I'm about to lose it, eh? You can see here that I've been smacking and making a racket here for a while now. And whew, I'm at my limits. So I got the drill and just drilled out the centers. All the rubber and that. Got that out. Knocked the middle parts out. That's cool. That's fine. And now this part, god damn. I had a look on the GKTECH website and I actually got a really good video on how to do it. And I was like, oh yeah, sweet as. So you just get a hacksaw, you cut a slit in this piece and then you fold it over on itself and smack it out. No worries, no worries. Oh mate, I've been mucking around here for like over an hour. I'm gonna go down the shop and buy a Dremel tool so that I can cut this piece of tin, because this is not working. And I've spent like over an hour on the first one and I got 3 more to go after this. So I'm gonna go get a tool to make it easier and then have another go. Times like these, when you just start getting the shits, you just need to have a 5-minute break and then come back to it and you'll be fine. Alright, just got back from Bunnings, picked up a couple of new tools. Got this Ryobi Air bloody reciprocating saw, which is going to be wicked with all these blades. Also got a new really nice chisel that I can smack the crap out of things with. And I got these for later when I'm going to be prepping for sanding. Just cheap shit, but see how they go. And I've got this that goes in my rotary hammer drill to smack the shit out of these little bitches. Oh, can't wait to finish this job. It's going to be great. Anyway, got to get I want to get at least one out before I pack it in for the day. This one must be close. Let's give it a crack. Welcome back, guys. It's the next day and I'm feeling a lot better. Yesterday, I'm not going to lie, I had the shits with these subframe bushings because I was trying a heap of things. I bought some tools, still couldn't freaking get it done. So but mate Hayden, just down the road, I asked him if he knew any tricks about how to get them out. He's like, yeah, a piece of piss. And he wanted to come around last night. Freaking madman, he's always keen to work on cars. I'm going to take the subframe over to his house and he's going to show me how to get them out, which will be nice. So it'll be good to finally get the bastards out. I've just put the GKTECH, the new ones to go in, just put them in the freezer because apparently that shrinks them and makes it easier to press them in. So we'll be pressing those in later on the Savo after we get these out. But all loaded up, just gonna take it down to his house and get these bastards out. This one here is the one I was trying for ages, and like, surely it's close, but it's not coming out. So I probably could get it out, but it's just easier when someone knows what they're doing. let's shoot over there now and get them taken out. Just down here at Kamikaze. Check out this damn S15 that Hayden's been building. That's nice. Alright, he's into it. I'm gonna hold it.
Even just standing on it, bro, we'll do the beat.
Yep.
Sweet, that one's coming.
Woo! Got one. Thanks.
That's one. Reshape that a little bit. When you bang your other one, obviously you put it through that way.
Just massage it down. Yep. That'll be sweet.
That's how you doing, bro. You just need to fucking bash.
I wasn't far off getting that one, but
no, you were fucking close. Huh?
Because like it was draining me, and I was like,
oh yeah, bro.
Spending so long on just one, and I was like,
it's definitely not a fun job, bro.
This has got to be an easier way. My chisel was heaps bigger, eh? Too big.
You need to be small enough to like
slid in.
Get in there, but then also like small enough that it's gonna mold with the roundness of it.
Yeah. So yeah, massive thanks to Hayden helping me out with the bloody subframe bushings. Man, the biggest pain in the ass.
Mission.
Biggest
Proper mission.
Actual fun.
It's just you need the right tools and just need to fucking bash it.
Right man for the job.
Just hit it as hard as you can, and if you need a bigger hammer, and you need a bigger hammer.
Yeah, my hammer was like, it was too short, but then too big, so I
too heavy. Yeah. So maybe bigger's not better. Maybe. You need the right size.
The right size.
The chisel in one, the hammer in the other. That's right, bro. Yeah.
But no, I appreciate it.
No stress, bro. Happy to help.
Thanks,
happy to help. Get it together and see it mat through.
Yeah, man, for sure. See? So if anyone wants like some work done on the car,
we do a lot of fab here. A lot of TIG welding, MIG welding. We do a lot of stainless steel, intercooler piping, intake pipes, exhaust. Do custom engine mounts for any kind of motor or gearbox you want to put in your car. So yeah, if you ever need any work, just send us a message. We're here on the Gold Coast, and we're booked out about three weeks ahead at the moment, but if you give me a message, we should be able to sort you out.
Yeah, wicked.
Yeah, easy.
Nah, awesome, man. Thanks.
Thanks for your time, bro.
Nah, legend.
Easy as, man.
Alright, just made it back from Kamikaze Motorsports, and far out. Can't thank Hayden enough, eh? What a mad dude. He was so keen to help out, and yeah, I feel so relieved now because I was really getting the shits with this. It's been a couple of days, but the other day when I was really trying and it defeated me, I was getting the shits. And it's always good just to walk away and have a break and then come back to it. I was gonna start a couple of techniques that you guys actually recommended, but yeah, Hayden was that keen. I was like, all right, well, let's go see Hayden. And yeah, he smashed them out. We ended up getting, he had a smaller chisel that worked out perfect, and it just slid straight in here. Well, not easily, definitely not an easy job, but the chisel slid straight in here, and then he just whacked it and bent it and then smacked it out from the bottom. But yeah, it was not an easy job, and I was just sitting on it the whole time holding it while he was smacking it. But yeah, they're out. So yeehaw. Just got to massage the openings a bit just to make it a bit rounder, and then I'll just sand out the inside here. And I've got the GKTECH solid bushings up in the freezer. They've been in there for a couple of nights. You only need to put them in there for a couple of hours, but this is taking a bit longer. So I'll grab those out of the freezer and bring them down, and I'll just try and smack them in. If they don't go in, I'll use the press and push them in. And then put a coat of paint on it. Actually, No, I won't be painting it. I've actually got I did a big GKTECH order last night. And one of the things in the order is the strengthening kit that comes for the subframe. And so we're going to weld in all those little sections that strengthen the whole subframe. So I'm not going to paint it yet. I'll wait until that's all welded in and then I'll paint it, because otherwise I'll just be painting it twice. But yeah, that'll be to be continued probably on another episode, because they're on back order, so they're on the way. I got a heap of cool shit, like a hydraulic handbrake with the dual caliper setup for the rear, which I've never done before. Heaps of stuff I've never really played with, so that's going to be heaps of fun. I noticed the other night when I was pulling this apart that the whole handbrake assembly, the shoes and everything, is all missing on this side, and that's why on this disc it's all minced out in the middle there, because it must have come loose and then, yeah, made a mess. So I need to find a new one of these as well, and then I can rebuild all this stuff, put it back in. I found that I had solid diff bushes for the 180 that I never put in, so that's handy. Didn't have to buy those. But yeah, let's get the bushes in anyway, and get the hammer out and start smacking it. Alrighty, so time's come. These bad boys are nice and cold. Oh, actually freezing. Let's take them down the shed and whack them in. I don't know if I mentioned before, but by putting the bushes in the freezer, you actually makes them freeze and they shrink a tiny little bit. And because it's such a tight fit, it'll make it easier in theory. So I've got a sacrificial piece of wood that's going to go on top to soften the blows and not mark up my nice pretty black anodized bushings. So these go in from the bottom and you smack them up. I think that's facing up. So it must go this way. Alright, let's give it a crack. Piece of piss, mate. That's one in there. And that's all the way flush there. It doesn't really look like it is, but it is. Just trust me. So the bushes are all in, and I thought I'd just take it under here and do a quick test fit, because these shafts have to line up with the center of the bush so that it'll all go on there nicely, and it looks to be all lining up okay, which is always a good sign, because one of them didn't really go in very straight, because when we were taking it out the side got a bit manged up. Made it as round as possible, and it sort of looks pretty close. There's like a smidgen of a gap on that side, but I think it's going to go in there. I think it'll be fine. Once I jack it up on the ground, I'll have more force behind it to push it up. At the moment, when I try and push by jacking this, it starts lifting up the shell off the bloody, what do you call it, off the arms on the hoist, and you don't want that while you're standing under it. So I think it's going to work fine, hopefully. But yeah, that's how to do the bushings. I hope if you're watching this and you're trying to learn how to do it, I hope you picked up a few techniques on how to do it from Hayden. And it looks like all I was missing when I was doing it was just the right size chisel and the right size hammer. So if you have those, then you're laughing, and it's a shit job. So just stick in there, stay positive, and you'll get there in the end. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. As always, I appreciate everything you guys are doing. All the support feels freaking awesome. And yeah, I'm loving this 32. I can't wait to one day drive it. I know it's only early stages, but one day I'm gonna be banging this thing out at QR, out at Archerfield. Oh, it's gonna be sick. Coming up on the channel is going to be the S13 next. I've got to fit this radiator in here because Friday Night Drift's coming up soon. And then after that, I'll be working on the 180, getting the new turbo in. But also I'm probably going out to a drag racing event because I want to test the turbo that's on there. The big turbo is sort of good for drag racing. So I want to test that while it's still on and get a time. Last time I got 12.1. And that was with 430 horsepower without E85, and it was a shit launch and everything, so I'd definitely get into the 11s now. But yeah, it's going to be super fun. They've got weird COVID rules out there, so we just have to oblige by them, and yeah, it'll be a bit different, but still be able to capture the event and you guys will be able to watch it, get a time, and then be changing the turbo over for the next event, which is, there's heaps coming up. There's a lot of stuff coming up, so look forward to seeing all that. Definitely going to be busy, and yeah, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit a like, and drop a comment on the video.
I pull up, you know I be moving, whipping the foreign, I'm cruising, the money I'm speaking is fluent, all of my business booming, stacking my cash in abundance, all of my family funded, finally got what I wanted, life is amazing, I love it, everyone know that I run it, yeah, look at me now, I came up, I've been thinking back then when I almost gave up on the game.